baby. You have this, and you have this. How bad could anything be?
Let's go to the ring.
Previously on Impact Wrestling, the Extraordinary Gentlemen's Organization attempted to recruit a new member.
Hey, Double, if you want a shot at becoming a world heavyweight champion, join us.
But their plan backfired when Aries decided to remain solo.
I don't need anybody but me. All I need is my God-given ability.
There's only 2 times any of you have ever scored a girl like this. In your dreams, and when you paid for it.
With a hot new squeeze, his gang of thugs, and the Huntington Beach bad boy, can anything stop the bully? The Aces and Eights were ready to take out a member of the diminished Main Event Mafia.
We're going into this 5-on-4. It's going to be 5-on-3 at the end of it all.
The Bikers had the advantage, but the Mafia got an assist from an unlikely source. The Phenomenal One delivered an old-school beatdown, and the Mafia sent Devon packing.
I didn't do it for the Main Event Mafia. I did it for me.
Tonight, we hear live from AJ Styles. Impact Wrestling starts now.
Welcome, everyone, to Must Win Thursday. Tonight, from Cleveland, Ohio, it's the final one-on-one matches in the Bound for Glory series. Plus, after their huge win over Aces and Eights last week, we will hear from the Main Event Mafia and the general manager. Hulk Hogan returns. Impact Wrestling is live. Taz, even you have to admit it, last week, AJ Styles, he was simply phenomenal. The way that he stepped up, the way that Styles helped the Main Event Mafia defeat your Aces and Eights. And in the process, you are down a member. Devon is gone for good.
Yeah, well, reluctantly, I will have to say that AJ Styles shocked the world for sure. And really put, well, a kink in our armor. I mean, from my perspective, that is. I mean, it's in my world, and the way I see this, it's a dark day. It's been a dark week for one of our brothers gone.
What a huge Impact Wrestling broadcast we have in store for you tonight. Those 3 ultra important final matches in the Bound for Glory series. But we open, yes, with the World Heavyweight Champion, Bully Ray. And ladies and gentlemen, after their major victory over Aces and Eights 1 week ago, tonight on Impact Wrestling Live, we will hear from the Main Event Mafia.
And yeah, check this out right here. Knockouts #1 contender match. 2 out of 3 falls. Gail Kim, ODB, tonight they collide.
And it is do or die on Must Win Thursday. 3 huge matches in the Bound for Glory series, including Austin Aries squaring off against Bad Influences, Christopher Daniels. But Taz, there's more.
Oh, there's definitely more. Check this out, the phenomenal AJ Styles, everybody's hero, right? He's gonna do battle tonight in the Bound for Glory series against Bobby Roode. That's big.
AJ Styles, Bobby Roode still to come tonight. And in just minutes, ladies and gentlemen, we will kick things off. Our first must-win Bound for Glory series matchup. Charismatic Enigma Jeff Hardy to face Kazarian, who's moving on to the Final 4 at No Surrender.
Last year in the Bound for Glory series, I had to defeat Samoa Joe to get into the Final 4. I was desperate, so I turned to submission. Luckily, that submission worked. Tonight, through those doors, the same situation, except it's Kazarian I have to beat. Kazarian beat me in a ladder match. Tonight, I'm out for revenge. I'm out for the points. I'm out for the glory. Creatures! Mount up.
And as we welcome you back to Impact Wrestling, look who's back. General Manager Hulk Hogan has returned after weeks of meetings with the network and with the lawyers. And we hope and we expect to hear from Hulk Hogan later tonight on Impact Wrestling live from Cleveland. And ladies and gentlemen, here is our first look tonight at the Bound for Glory Series leaderboard. It's all about finishing in the top 4 to advance to no surrender. And let's get things kicked off right now on Must Win Thursday.
The following contest scheduled for one fall is a Bound for Glory Series match. Introducing first, one half of the Bad Influence, Kazarian.
And General Manager Hulk Hogan, he's already made an impact because we have received word that he told Kazarian, Daniels, and Rude absolutely no interference in these Bound for Glory Series matches, or they will lose their spot in the Bound for Glory Series completely.
And his opponent from Cameron, North Carolina, the charismatic enigma, Jeff Hardy.
He has been there before. He's been in the spotlight. He has been in the high-stakes matches, and Jeff Hardy knows how to use the Bound for Glory Series to win the World Heavyweight Championship. Taz, that can't be denied.
No, it can't be denied. Yeah, there's no doubt about it. Jeff Hardy definitely been very successful, former multi-time world champ. I get all that. But the man is all about himself. I can't grasp someone like that when they're just so egotistical, Mike, and they're just so self-centered. That's just how I feel about Jeff Hardy. And I'm going on a record right here. Listen, Kazarian, he's got 22 points right now, and Hardy's got 24. I want to see Kazarian wrap it up right here and get a big win in this big BFC Series match.
Can't point it out enough how important these 3 matches are tonight in the Bound for Glory Series, as down the stretch we come. Kazarian has his sights set as well on the top 4. He's in that must-win situation. Keep in mind, a 7-point pinfall win for Kazarian would put him into 4th place with 29 points. Submission win for 10 points would move Kazarian into 3rd.
You notice how both men going for quick covers right away to get the proverbial quick one. There's another attempt for a pin by Kazarian. That's smart to do to try and get the other one off tilt. Here we go again by Hardy.
Go right for the cover. Go right for the 7 points. As both Hardy and Kazarian are ready to go in this Bound for Glory Series match. TNA has helped develop the most interactive workout fitness app to date. It's a customizable fitness app, and it features the charismatic enigma himself, Jeff Hardy. It's available now for only $1.99. It's the next generation of workout programs. Go to wherever apps can be downloaded. Whoa, and search TNA Always Evolve. Download your exercise app today.
Well, now Kazarian needs to be careful. Got to be careful here. This is right in the realm of Jeff Hardy. He loves it outside. Wow. Flying clothesline right off the apron, just completely dropping Kazarian. Kazarian's got to try to stop this momentum and keep this thing in the ring if possible.
A confident Jeff Hardy rolls a dazed Kazarian back in. Let's see if he can put him away right here. Thought he was going to go for the twist of fate. Kazarian, other ideas. Shoots Hardy off into the corner. Ooh, able to elevate Hardy up and crotch him up on the top rope.
Well, I think Hardy realized what Kazarian was trying to do. Oh! And he tried to block it, but it didn't work. And he's definitely not blocking that jumping high enziguri right in the back of the head. And yeah, Kazarian, have some fun, buddy.
Complexion of this match totally turns now in favor of Kazarian, who raises in hands, repeated to the side of the head to Jeff Hardy from the mount position. And boy, just like that, it's Kazarian in control.
Oh, you land on those tight ropes on the top like that, right in your yam-bag area. That'll definitely, swell you up a little bit. And now you got Kazarian. Look at that again.
Pin, no, just 2.
Like he tried to go for a Nice pin right there for that jumping leg lariat, it looked like. And now you see here Kazarian trying to maybe get a submission if possible.
You know, Magnus has been the dominant leader in the Bound for Glory series. Will he go wire to wire? Will Magnus remain in first place? If so, he gets the all-important choice of who he meets when we pare it down to the Final Four. That's coming up September the 12th in St. Louis, Missouri at No Surrender. Going to answer so many questions about the Bound for Glory series tonight.
Well, and speaking of Bound for Glory series tonight, as we touched on already in this show, I mean, two more huge matches in Aries versus Daniels and AJ Styles versus Bobby Roode.
So watch this off the leg drop, the pin and the leg hook. Kazarian gets 2.
So that's still to come, Mike. So those are 2 humongous matches, as is this one. And as you said, the one and only Hulk Hogan's in the building. I can't wait to see the Hulkster, our general manager. I know he's a big fan of mine.
Yeah, that makes 2 of us. You know, Thursday night.
I was being sarcastic.
I know you were.
Yeah.
Thursday Night Impact Live, bringing Spike TV cameras to your city. Tickets on sale now for September the 12th in St. Louis. September 26th in Little Rock. They're going to go on sale next Friday for October the 10th in Tulsa, Oklahoma. We invite you to visit ImpactWrestling.com for more information.
Well, Hardy was able to stop Kazarian there, drove Kazarian right down on his face. Both men are down. He's going to get up first, might have the advantage, you would assume.
We are going to stay on top of this situation regarding the points in the Bound for Glory series as we determine who ends up in the top 4 slots, who moves on to No Surrender. Hart leaves his feet, goes airborne, follows that up. Now he's got Kazarian exactly where he wants it.
Well, this is what you don't want if you're Kazarian. You don't want to let someone like Hardy build up this momentum. He's deadly when he has momentum.
And how about this attempt by Hardy? Goes for the submission win, trying to pick up 10 points. The leg lock's applied. Ring positioning is great. It's actually perfect for Hardy. Where's Kazarian going to go? What's he going to do?
Now, Kazarian's going to try to turn to his belly to alleviate some of that pain and maybe reverse some of that tension to Hardy's legs. And that's exactly what Kazarian's trying to do. And Hardy, got to that bottom rope to break the hold because Hardy was relentless with that hold. You don't normally see Jeff Hardy do a figure 4 leg lock. But as you're saying, he's trying to grab 10 points via submission.
Check this out. Got him in his sights. Doubles him over. That's a quick backslide by Kazarian. No, just 2. Oh, that was close.
That's real close. Oh! Straight kick to the mush. That's it. He's got him.
Single leg thrust kick. And no, just 2 for Kazarian as he goes for 7.
Very impressive, Kazarian. Keep it on him, buddy. Keep that pedal down on that gas. Just keep driving on him. But I got to say it, I've said it time and time again with Jeff Hardy. He is resilient. You could just keep pounding on this guy. He's resilient.
And very unpredictable. Shot off into the corner. This time, it's the unpredictability of Kazarian, who gets the boot up at the last second. Off the middle rope. Oh, double over, and there it is. Twist of fate.
Kazarian's got to try and get out of the way here.
Twist of fate, step number 1. Step 2, off the top.
Oh, man, Kazarian's in trouble.
There it is. Swanton, pin, 2, 3, 7 points for Hardy.
Your winner, Jeff Hardy.
Well, I'm personally not happy about it, but I got to tip my cap to the face-painted maniac known as Jeff Hardy. That was impressive. Not easy to get a win on someone like Kazarian. That was clutch right there. I got to say, that was clutch.
First person to cash in on Must Win Thursday is the charismatic Enigma. Here we go to the leaderboard. You see the update, and you see Jeff Hardy now in 3rd place in the Bound for Glory series. He's above the red line. He's in the Final Four as we speak, but keep in mind, 2 more one-on-one matches in the series still to come tonight. Ace founded on unity, but obviously not on the same page. Up next, we'll find out who's the #1 contender. Gail Kim versus ODB, and tonight, it's 2 out of 3 falls.
It's gone from TNA. Horrible.
We update you once again on where we stand in the Bound for Glory series on this must-win Thursday. Standings reflect that earlier victory tonight by the charismatic Enigma Jeff Hardy, who moves up to 3rd place. And speaking of the Bound for Glory series, AJ Styles, he needs points desperately. Can AJ deliver in the clutch? It's Styles versus Bobby Roode. And ladies and gentlemen, that is still to come tonight, live from Cleveland.
The following contest is a #1 contenders match. First 2 out of 3 falls wins. Introducing first from Toronto, Canada, Gail Kim.
In recent weeks on Impact Wrestling, both Gail Kim and ODB have exchanged wins, exchanged victories against each other. Tonight, we're going to settle it once and for all because it's 2 out of 3 falls, and the winner will go on to challenge the reigning Knockouts champion, Hardcore Country, Mickie James.
And her opponent from Minneapolis, Minnesota, ODB.
Oh, boy.
You know, if you're Gail Kim and you've been in the ring recently, like we talked about with ODB, you probably would figure that you could have a game plan or a strategy. But I don't think that works against ODB.
No, definitely doesn't work against ODB. You talk about unpredictability.
Wow.
That's what this one here, not her. That's what ODB's about. Seems like she changed her gas station uniform from pink to that rustic-looking, dirty pink she had to this.
Surprised you're also not upset about the flask.
Wow, that's normal conduct. Look at this. That Jack Knight covered it, trying to get that first fall of 2. You need 2, right? You said 2 out of 3 falls,
Yeah,
right?
that's the key. What, something new for you?
No, it's nothing new for me.
It's old school, right?
I got it.
Shoulder block, pin, stacks up the legs of Gail, does ODB, but not able to put her away.
A lot of times, Mike, as you know, 2 out of 3 falls usually comes down to a situation of endurance. Now, we have to go out on a limb and say, from a cardiovascular standpoint, Gail Kim might have the advantage in that, being that she's not a raging drunk.
What are you talking about? Just a little liquid vacation, that's all.
Oh, that's ODB. She's constantly on that liquid vacation.
Join TNA Wrestling for a special event spotlighting the most athletic and beautiful women in professional wrestling. They battle it out to see who is truly queen of the knockouts. See all of your favorite knockouts. Here's the cover, and ODB gets 2 again. As TNA Wrestling presents one night only, Knockouts Knockdown. It premieres next Friday, September the 6th on pay-per-view. For details, contact your cable or your satellite provider.
Oh, that's not a good spot right there. Get out of there. Get out. You don't want to get head scissored by ODB. Oh, right on the knee. Wow. I mean, I'll tell you, ODB really landed hard, and that just shows that viciousness of Gail Kim. That's why I'm such a huge fan of Gail Kim. She is just non-stop.
Because of the viciousness.
Absolutely. She's a winner.
Yeah, win at all costs.
That's right. Whoa, wait.
Quickly shot off into the corner. And another pin attempt here by ODB, but still not able to gain that big 3. After following up now on that knee, the back heel trip by Gail Kim. Total offense focused on that injury to ODB. And when you have a potential for a 3-fall match, this makes it tough for ODB.
Keep it all over that leg, and that's what you want to do if you're Gail Kim. Look at this non-stop attack. Bam, right there, back of the knee. Gail Kim again showing how focused she is to get that first fall win. It's a big, man, #1 contender opportunity.
Well, you really set the pace, you set the tone for the match by picking up that all-important victory in fall #1.
Absolutely, it sets the tone. That's what you're trying to say, right? It sets the tone.
What do you mean? I'm trying to say it. It's exactly what I said.
Yeah, kind of. Now look at this now. Gail. Almost a version, similar to like a Texas cloverleaf, but it's not.
Yeah, halfway between that and what, a sharpshooter?
Yes, sir. And that's a hell of a submission. And the ODB might want to live to fight another fall.
Yeah, especially at this point in time with the leg and the knee injury suffered by ODB, who you can tell is fighting through the pain, trying not to tap out.
Well, I give her credit. I give ODB credit not to tap here, but this is not a single fall match. You gotta live to fight right here for that next hit.
There it is.
Your winner of this fall, Gail Kim.
Important first fall goes to Gail Kim, who will be the #1 contender. We'll find out when we return. The second fall is next. Gail Kim, ODB. And ladies and gentlemen, we are back. We are live in Cleveland, Ohio. This is a Knockouts #1 contenders match involving Gail Kim and ODB. Gail Kim has already picked up the first fall, continues the assault on the injured knee, the injured leg of ODB, and now Gail is just a submission or a 3 count away from wrapping it up and becoming the #1 contender.
Well, first, Gail wanted to bless us with her beauty. That's what happened there, and you see, trying to do something, ODB, but to no avail, and just nonstop on that leg is Gail. ODB might just be toast here.
Right back to the middle of the ring. ODB is dragged. Wait a minute. Momentum rolled over. ODB pulls it out and evens it up.
Wow. Talk about getting lucky and stealing one. That was very good, though.
Your winner of this fall, ODB.
I don't know about lucky, maybe right place, right time.
Maybe a little luck. Well, Donna, you're right. I guess it was just the right time to do a small package. And now you see again, look at, smart. Gail Kim not wasting time, got that clasp right above the kneecap. She had it. She didn't cry and moan, Gail Kim. She got pinned, lost the fall, and she keeps the pressure on.
Oh, immediately after impact, as we see Gail Kim going to use the steel post on ODB. We invite you to stay tuned for the Fight Master season finale. We finally get to see which 2 fighters and coaches reign supreme, compete for the ultimate honor to be Spike's first Fight Master. Don't miss all the action and drama when these hopefuls put it all on the line. That is next on Spike. Check out Fight Master, and now ODB is in severe trouble.
Yeah, Gail Kim doing everything she can. I mean, she had that lock right around that steel post. That's just nasty. That does not have to be on long to do damage. ODB. Man, she's in deep, deep trouble here. Gail Kim, she is just so good at what she does. I mean, just name it a #1 contender at this point. Just give it to her.
ODB tries to fight her way out of the corner, and boy, just as she tries to get any kind of movement or shifting with her legs, you could just see the knee just gave out.
That's tough when you have one wheel. You know, you can't put any weight on it. And nevertheless, go in and have a wrestling match for a #1 contender spot for the Knockouts title.
Just limits the offensive ability so much. She fights through the pain to deliver a big-time clothesline. Here's the cover by ODB, and Gail got the shoulder up.
Gail's too good. She's too good. You're not pinning Gail just like that. Even though Gail looks a little shocked what happened. Now look at ODB now. He's getting all weird and wild-eyed and crazy here.
Whoa, up to the shoulders. And again, the knee just gives out. And then clipped from behind by Gail Kim.
Look at this submission here. Great job by Gail Kim. The back of your neck and head is so strong. Most people don't realize that, the pressure you can put on the back of someone's knee with this submission. And ODB smart enough to go to that bottom rope to break the hold.
Strategy from Gail Kim has been so sound, especially from the point that ODB injured the leg. Thought she was going to go there for a eat defeat. Instead, quickly rolled up.
Gail's got it. Oh, nice counter.
Instead, ODB just rolls through.
Oh, wait a minute.
What's this? Going to try and beat Gail in her own game. ODB.
Whoa.
With her variation of that sharpshooter, with that submission hold.
It's like a trailer park shooter.
Oh, and when Gail goes to make contact and get a rope break, she pulls her back, and Gail Kim taps out, and ODB has done it.
Your winner, ODB.
She gets the title shot. ODB's the #1 contender. What a gutsy, what a courageous performance by ODB.
I cannot believe what just happened here. I'm calling that an upset in my view. What just happened? How quick did that go down? ODB grabbing that submission. It's the new #1 contender.
ODB next in line for a title shot at Hardcore Country, Mickie James. Yes, it is still to come. AJ Styles, he is in a must-win situation, and it's going to be the phenomenal AJ Styles versus Bobby Roode. That's in the Bound for Glory series, and that is tonight. But do not miss this, because it's up next. We're going to hear from the main event Mafia. Yes, the Mafia speaks next, live from Cleveland on Impact Wrestling.
Velvet, thoughts on ODB? ODB, I think she's a great wrestler. She's the #1 contender now, and I really think she could be the one to take the title from Mickie, and I'm rooting for her.
Thoughts on Knockouts pay-per-view?
Knockouts pay-per-view, yes. That will be on next week, and I am so excited for it. There is so much talent out there, undiscovered talent, that the fans are just going to love. The division is red hot right now, and you guys are in for such a surprise on this pay-per-view.
Speaking of surprises, we're all surprised you didn't show up at Hardcore Justice.
Yeah, Hardcore Justice. I was supposed to be at Hardcore Justice, and it broke my heart that I couldn't, but unfortunately I had some personal issues at home that I had to tend to.
Like heartbreaking personal issues as in Chris Sabin relationship issues?
Yeah, you got me. No, actually, Chris Sabin and I have been together for quite a while now, and we tend to keep our relationship and the business completely separate, but clever. I like it.
Bobby, man, this is no good. Hulk Hogan's first night back, he's already putting the screws to Ego. He says if we go out there, we lose our spot in the Bound for Glory series, and now Frankie lost his match, man. What are we gonna do?
Listen, calm down. You need to calm down. Listen, put this down, okay?
All right.
And stop dwelling on what just happened, and let's concentrate on what's gonna happen, okay? I have an opportunity in the next little while to go out there and solidify a spot in the Final Four in the Bound for Glory series. I'm gonna wrestle against a guy that everyone can't wait to hear from. Everybody's a little hero. You know who I'm talking about.
Yep,
AJ Styles. I'll take care of AJ. You take care of Austin Aries, and we'll be fine.
Right. You know what? I am going to take care of him. Who does he think he is? Turning us down? He could have joined us and been in a sweet spot. He's no gentleman. In fact, I'm going to go handle this right now. Good luck out there, man.
And in light of what we just heard, we go back to last week. Christopher Daniels in a four-way street fight, but Austin Aries got involved.
Oh, Austin Aries put the screws to Daniels in a big way and then hightailed it out of there. So you can see why Daniels, Kazarian, and Rude not big fans of Daniels.
With Austin Aries, have to ask you, your decision last week, Kazarian, Daniels, Rude, no-go?
JB, no-go. Because I'm all show. I like Belle Biv DeVoe, Yo Slick Blow. Those girls are poison. Anybody who knows me knows I'm a man who stands alone, stands up for the things he believes in, and I believe if you want something done right, you do it yourself. In the Main Event Mafia, they offered me that same opportunity the week before, and I turned them down. Because I plan on counting on the only man I've always been able to count on, myself, to get to the finals of the Bound for Glory series.
AJ Styles got the same offer last week and took him up on it.
And that's good for AJ Styles. I don't know what's going on in AJ Styles' head. He's his own man. But AJ, I hope that your decision works out for you. And I hope you make it to the finals of the Bound for Glory series, because I want to face you, because when we're in the ring, brother, it's magic.
Whoa, stop. You know what? Stop talking about AJ Styles. Stop talking about the finals, because you made the biggest mistake when you turned down the gentleman. We offered you a golden ticket. You tore it up in our face. How dare you turn us down?
How dare you? What gentleman comes and interrupts me when I'm talking?
I dare, because I'm better than you.
You're
and I'm
better
going to
than
go
me?
out there and show you when I knock you flatter than Miley Cyrus's.
Very good. Well, I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do, Christopher Daniels, lover of superheroes. I'm going to go grab my cape, and I'm going to perform some magic. So I'm going to slap you so hard that that bald head of yours starts growing hair again. Now get out of my face.
See about that.
Oh, yeah.
I'll see you in the ring.
We're going to see about it.
Double.
Boy, Daniels just cannot deal with Aries turning them down. This is what we've been anticipating. We're about to hear from the Main Event Mafia. Mafia speaks next, live on Impact Wrestling.
Hulk, you've been gone for a while. What's your thoughts on Bully regaining the world title?
Later, brother.
Okay, well, what's your thoughts on Bully revealing his relationship with Brooke Tessmacher?
You know, everything you want to know will be addressed in that ring tonight. I've got a huge announcement, so please excuse me. Brother.
You guys want to fight dirty? We can do dirty.
This isn't a negotiation.
Somebody's going home forever. We need a replacement. You guys only have 1 week to come up with a replacement for your buddy. And let me do a quick head count here.
We're vulnerable, and nobody stepped up, and I don't think anybody is going to step up. So what? We
step up. We're still one man short. There are only 4 of you. That's not fair, right?
The phenomenal AJ Styles. He's back. No way. This can't happen. Yes, it can. The old AJ knocking down members of Aces and Eights. No. Sting's got nuts. Come on, D. Come on, D. Oh, Devon go in for the kill here on Sting. Oh, here it is. AJ gets tagged in. No. Big time kick to the side of the head. Yes. Gonna go for Styles crash here. AJ hits him. Oh, no. Wait. There's no way this can happen. What we have witnessed from the transformation of AJ Styles into the phenomenal AJ Styles. When you consider the fallout from last week's main event Mafia victory, when you see how it has driven a wedge between the members of Aces and Eights, I don't think that you can overstate just how important it was for AJ Styles to step up to the plate and help out the main event Mafia like he did 1 week ago.
Now, AJ Styles sticking his nose in other people's businesses. That's when you say it's a good thing, right?
You mean?
Shocking the world. What do you mean when I didn't stutter?
It was 5-on-4. Didn't stick his nose in anybody's business.
That's what I think.
Just even things up, made it 5-on-5.
It's none of his business, Mike.
Reported earlier today, ImpactWrestling.com, Magnus dealing with unforeseen circumstances and not able to be here tonight in Cleveland.
Hey. I want to get something off my chest before we talk about anything else. I want to talk about how Tito cheap shotted me with a hammer in the back of my head 2 weeks ago. Just want him to know. Just want him to know. I'm not going to wait for our MMA fight in Bellator on November 2nd for payback. No way. I'm not going to wait for that. Tito ain't getting off that easy. Every time I see him, every chance I get, I'm going to stuff a mud hole in his ass. Because over here, the rules are a little bit different. And I like it over here. You better watch out.
Cleveland, Ohio!
You see, as I look around, I can tell once again the Mafia runs this town tonight. Now you see, 1 week ago it was a little bit different. Things weren't going our way. You see, a week ago we were outnumbered, we were outmanned, and we were outmaneuvered. And when the Icon went backstage to the boys and he looked for somebody to join the fight, well, the boys cowered. But then, as we entered the ring, as we went in outgunned because we don't care, one man stepped up to the plate. One man walked that aisle and did the right thing. One man is who we come here to recognize, and that one man is you, AJ Styles.
AJ Styles put his career on the line to go into battle for Main Event Mafia, and anyone willing to do that is worthy enough to be a part of this family. AJ, the door is open. If you want a spot in this family, we invite you to come on down. But no matter what, we want to thank you publicly for what you did. So AJ, please. AJ! AJ!
Oh, I'm gonna be sick out here. Are you kidding me?
Deal with it. Well, Rampage Jackson, Samoa Joe, and Sting fire up The crowd here in Cleveland. This is the man who 1 week ago was the difference maker. AJ Styles.
We watch this AJ Styles got to deal with Bobby Roode in a humongous Bound for Glory series match tonight. You got to focus on that instead of getting his butt kissed out here by the Mafia. And I said kissed. K-I-S-S-E-D.
And I know you just love that transformation of the phenomenal AJ Styles we saw it a week ago and again right here, right before our very eyes.
It's very annoying. The whole transformation thing, it's annoying. The whole thing's annoying. He's annoying.
I think you're upset because Aces and Eights are falling apart at the seams right before our very eyes.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, a little bit. I'm a little upset.
See nothing but friction from Aces and Eights.
Focus on what's going on here and stop aggravating me.
I appreciate you guys being out here. Well, I appreciate you guys being out here. I need to do this myself. Yeah.
That's AJ's focus. World Heavyweight Championship must-win matchup tonight.
A lot better without those bums out here, those cheap suits.
Now, I'm sure you guys got questions. I've got answers. When it comes to this past Thursday, I know what the biggest question on your mind is. Am I the newest member of the Main Event Mafia? Well, I respect what they're doing, and I hope they kick Aces and Eights' butt. I gotta tell you, I have wore the suit and tie before, and it's just not me. And it's not their fault, no. You see, over the past year, I've kind of developed some trust issues. And maybe you know what I'm talking about when you have two of your best friends stab you in the back. Or maybe it was the guys in the truck, guys I considered friends, that aired my dirty laundry for the whole world to see just for the sake of good television without even asking me if it were true or not. Maybe it was nothing. Maybe it was none of that. Maybe it was me realizing what everyone had told me, that this is just how the business is. And that the only person AJ Styles can trust is Alan Jones. So if I haven't made myself clear, I am with no one. I might as well answer some other questions since I'm out here. Like, AJ Styles, why did you change? What happened to you, AJ? I get it. Maybe your perception of me has changed. I understand that because my perception of this business has changed. But make no mistake about it, I'm better than the best in the world. I am the phenomenal AJ Styles. Although I love what I do in this ring, I have to understand that this is just a job. Despite what everybody thinks, and maybe you know where I'm coming from, maybe you can relate. So you've had that job. You've had that job that just plain sucks. It doesn't matter if you're driving a truck,
you're a secretary in a big building. At one point, sometime or another, you've been shafted by upper management when you're the hardest working man in the building. And for what? I realized over the past year that I deserve better. Hey, Mike, I deserve better. Hey, Dixie, I deserve better. I have been your go-to guy for the past 11 years, and for what? So you can bring in the next star, the next big thing, and we can all watch him fail? Or maybe it's that new direction you were taking that didn't go anywhere. There I was to pick up the pieces, to bail you out and take this company and put it back on my shoulders. There are so many times in this past year, I prayed to God that you would just fire me so I didn't have to quit. But what I do, I stayed here. I stayed here and I've done my job. Because like most of these people out here, I have a family and I need to take care of them. That's my job. That's what I do. So I didn't quit. What did I do? What did I do? I came to this ring and I started tapping people out. But over the next couple months, something happened. Something clicked up here and I got it. I got it. Something clicked up here and I got it. I like being your go-to guy. I like being that guy. I like the guy that you need to depend on to deliver the goods. I like being the guy that can steal the show. I like being the guy that can send these fans going home happy because they got their money's worth. I like being the go-to guy. The question is, can I still be that go-to guy? You better believe it. Can I still take the weight of this company on my shoulders? You're damn right I can. So the question is, the question that needs to be answered is this. Can I go on and win the Bound for Glory series and on the right to be called your new TNA World Heavyweight Champion?
God, I hope not. Because I'll tell you what.
What are you talking about?
Well, this guy's got a problem, Mike.
No problem. That was a heartfelt explanation.
Oh my God.
A lot of questions just got answered right there.
His sense of entitlement is it's worse than yours.
What? What are you talking about? There's AJ's opponent, Bobby Roode. Don't go anywhere. All important. Must win. Bound for Glory series matchup. Styles and Roode, it's next. Entitlement.
The one event that defines TNA wrestling. Bound for Glory on October 20th. For the first time ever, the biggest name in professional wrestling, Hulk Hogan, Sting, Bully Ray, Jeff Hardy, and all the stars of Spike TV's Impact Wrestling take over San Diego as the chance takers and history makers take center stage. TNA Wrestling presents Bound for Glory, live October 20th at the Viejas Arena. Tickets are on sale now at Ticketmaster.com.
And we are back on Impact Wrestling live from Cleveland. Must win Bound for Glory series matchup. AJ Styles, Bobby Roode, and it's underway. Here we go.
Well, this is massive here, Mike. I mean, listen, AJ Styles, as you pointed out earlier tonight, he's in a hole. This guy's in a hole. He needs some points
22
here.
points. You're right. It's make or break time for AJ Styles in the Bound for Glory series. A pin victory gets him 7 points, moves him up to 29, but a submission win worth 10 points moves him up to 32 points. So As we watch this match progress, going to be interesting to see if AJ, just like this, early on, first minute, goes for the calf killer. Going to try and pick up the 10, but Bobby Roode too close to the ropes.
That was smart, right, Ray, trying to get that submission by AJ. AJ Styles, as I said, he's low in his points, and for a guy he's talking about, he's going to carry the company on his shoulders and his back, and he's our savior.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's kind of a little bit self-centered and self-serving.
Well, he's telling the world that he's ready to be that man.
Oh, thank God.
After everything that he's accomplished in 11 years, how can you doubt that?
What am I supposed to do? Like buy the guy a filet mignon, like with a baked potato or so? I mean, really, I don't get it. I mean, I understand the guy's a great competitor. AJ Styles, one of the greatest around, no doubt.
Yes.
But it's in there with Bobby Roode. He better worry about competing against Bobby Roode, not telling everybody how great he is.
Hulk Hogan, again, having Impact, our general manager on this matchup. No interference allowed here from either Christopher Daniels or Kazarian. Partners with Bobby Roode in Ego and the Extraordinary Gentlemen's Organization. Wow. And we heard as AJ goes phenomenal with the drop kick.
Hey, I never doubted this man's athleticism, his ability, his credibility. There's only one phenomenal AJ Styles. I'll be the first to say that. I still don't agree with some of the things he said, and I definitely don't agree with him sticking his nose in Aces and Ace business last week. That really upset me. Oh, my God.
Wow, spectacular.
Wow. And we had a shot in Aces and Aces to have this guy with us. Do you realize that? Weeks and weeks and weeks ago, we had a shot at this guy.
Bound for Glory Series, it's all about our biggest pay-per-view of the year. Bound for Glory, and tickets are on sale now for that live pay-per-view event October the 20th, San Diego State University's Viejas Arena. And while you're at it, backbreaker across the knee. Get your Bound for Glory VIP weekend travel packages. Shop TNA.com has all the details. AJ back submission, camel clutch style variation there, which Roode is able to break. AJ definitely going for the 10 points, and he needs those 10.
Yeah, he's been relentless here trying to get that 10 and just saying, let's see if he can pull it off. You got to be careful, AJ, because Roode will counter. Yeah, see, you could tell by, well, maybe not. Well, maybe, yeah. Good job. See, sometimes I'm so smart, I outthink myself. It's unbelievable. You just witnessed it. My brain come out in public here. Bobby Roode's just tremendous.
Big-time spinebuster by Roode. Comes fighting out of the corner, putting the boots to AJ. Talked about the impact of Hulk Hogan in this matchup as Roode goes for 7 points here. Remember, Hulk Hogan just told us that he's going to address all those questions later tonight that we have here on this live Impact Wrestling broadcast.
Yeah, Hogan's here. Hulk Hogan's in the building. Whoop-de-doo, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Remember when he locked me out of the building? That's another story.
Suplex pin.
Nobody's talking about that, though, right?
No.
Okay.
Only you.
Yeah, I know. I noticed. Right now, Bobby Roode trying to rip the arms off of AJ Styles. Bobby Roode, he will just dissect you. That means take you apart. He will just dissect.
Thanks for the education.
Trying to help
what would I do without you?
Color analyzing out here. Hello.
Is that what you call it?
That's exactamundo what I call it.
Well, then analyze how AJ gets back up to his feet and going to try and turn this around on Roode. Analyze that.
Well, he's phenomenal. Just ask him. He'll tell you himself.
Well, glad to see that you're hopping on the bandwagon all of a sudden, huh?
Listen, I'm not knocking AJ's ability. Just his attitude I'm not a fan of. He blocked that clothesline with a kick. Look at this. Holy flurry, everything.
What a series of strikes by AJ.
That was pretty good.
Punctuated with the clothesline that decks and drops Roode. Again, cannot drive home the importance of the points on the line in this Bound for Glory Series matchup. Keeping in mind that we also still have Christopher Daniels versus Austin Aries in that Bound for Glory Series. That's still to come tonight. Contact made in the corner. AJ wants separation from Roode so that he can fly. Styles phenomenally goes to the top. He's got Roode in his sights. AJ leapfrogs over and... How about that?
Well, I guess turnabout fair play.
Yeah, going to try and beat Roode in his own game. Elevate up, power down with the spine buster.
Watch AJ, this guy's going to springboard here. Look at this.
Right back into the pin. And then AJ gets up. I think that's a smart move because he realized if he did get the pin, he'd get 7, but he needs the 10 points. Went for the submission, and Roode able to kick out, and then AJ Pele.
Well, that Pele might have just knocked out Bobby Roode.
Look on the face of AJ Styles. boy, tells us how focused he is on becoming world heavyweight champion. But AJ desperately needs to pick up 10 points with a submission win.
Oh, no.
Attempt here at the Styles clash.
Well, we saw that last week, and that's how, Devon basically he's gone from the company because of it.
From the apron, outside in,
springboard
with the
again.
shoulder block. You're right, exactly what it is.
Oh, yes.
Great move by Rude off that springboard. Able to both seize the arm and crank back on the head with the crossface submission.
Yeah, 10 points are going to go to Rude.
AJ, ring awareness, so important. Able to position, maneuver his body over, and get the rope break. Drags it right back in and goes right back to it one more time.
Right to the middle, slapping that. Oh, look at a counter. Almost grabbed 7 points today, AJ, with that roll-up. Go for that calf killer, Mike. There's that calf killer.
Killer submission. AJ shooting for the 10. Is Rude going to tap? If Rude taps, AJ picks up the 10 big points.
God. That's painful, man. That's painful.
What's he going to do? Oh, you can just sense how Rude is so close. Oh, I thought he was going to tap out. Instead, he extended the hand and the arm and gets the break.
Well, AJ has been really hell-bent on just grabbing his calf killer and getting a submission victory, but ooh, great counter right there by Bobby Roode. Come on, Rude, finish him off.
To this point, Styles was just relentless in the submission attempts.
Fisherman.
Instead, AJ able to counter, reverse roll through. Styles gets the win, and yeah, he gets 7 points.
Your winner, AJ Styles.
Man, it's so hard to counter a roll-up that fast. That was impressive.
Yeah, just pure instinct, I think, at that point. See a little disappointment in AJ, but he did get the pin. He wanted the 10. He picks up the 7 points in the Bound for Glory series, and there you see the updated leaderboard, and AJ so close, but he's still not in the top 4.
He's under that Mendoza line right there. You got to get above that red, kiddo.
Boy, that was the key for AJ. 7 points, but he needed 10 desperately. Up next, yet another must-win Bound for Glory Series showdown. Austin Aries to square off against Christopher Daniels. Aries, Daniels, live from Cleveland right after this.
Everything has led to this moment. If the ring general, Christopher Daniels, wants to be in the finals of the Bound for Glory series, he has to beat Austin Aries. And guess what? I'm going to do just that next.
Tomorrow night, the Impact Wrestling World Tour will be in Hagerstown, Maryland, and this Saturday in Woodstock, Virginia. Next Friday, the Impact Wrestling World Tour will bring the action to Newark, Delaware, and next Saturday in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. Tickets go on sale this Saturday for the Impact Wrestling World Tour in Mount Pleasant, Michigan at the Soaring Eagle Casino. Be sure to check out ImpactWrestling.com for tickets and details.
Hey everybody, it's JB. I'm outside of Hulk Hogan's locker room, and so far tonight, no comment from Hulk Hogan. However, I have received word that after our next Bound for Glory series matchup, he will be coming through this door, and he will be doing his talking tonight in the middle of the ring. Back to you, Mike.
Thank you, JB and Taz. Let's bring everybody up to speed. Here's the leaderboard.
Well, listen, back-to-back victories for AJ Styles and Jeff Hardy. Look, they're sitting in nice spots right there, the 3-hole and the 5-hole. AJ still got to try and get out of that, underneath that red, as I call the Mendoza line, for those baseball fans out there. Definitely been a hell of a series, got to say.
And Daniels and Aries is just moments away as we remind you that our Impact Wrestling main event is brought to you by the makers of 5-Hour Energy. Take it after lunch. Be clear and alert for hours.
The Fully contest scheduled for one fall is in Bound for Glory series match. Introducing first, one half the Bad Influence, Christopher Daniels.
This is the guy I think that might live on 5-Hour Energy, and Daniels, he kind of looks like Dr. Zhivago with those glasses on.
You like the goggles?
A little bit like Doc Savage without the hair. Look at him. Looks a little bit like he's got big, giant, like, I don't know what that is on his face, like bottle caps. Kind of cool looking. I like it.
Looks even shadier than usual.
Yeah, he looks like he's going to do some welding. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, let me get a little serious.
Minnesota, Austin Aries.
So Aries said he's going to punch the daylights out of Daniels. He's going to hit him so hard, he's going to make hair grow on that beanie bald head of his. That's pretty funny, I got to say.
Yes, the man who told the world he's going it on his own, turning down Bobby Roode, Christopher Daniels, and Kazarian. And you know that does not sit well with his opponent tonight in this Bound for Glory Series matchup. Must-win time, truly must-win here for both of these men.
Yeah, both men, collar and elbow tie up, kind of jockeying for position. And see right there, right away, Daniels saw an opening, drilled a shoulder in the gut. And either of these guys, both of these guys, I should say, very shady and untrustworthy people, I can tell you that much.
Oh, quickly, Daniels powers him down, goes right for the pin off the slam, trying to pick up the 7 points.
Well, not just the points, sorry, Mike, not just the points, it's revenge, as we said. Revenge from last week.
And what would be sweeter, what would be better revenge than beating Aries in a Bound for Glory Series match with the big points on the line? Stay on top of everything TNA related. Follow our president, Dixie Carter, on Twitter. Yes, at TNA Dixie is where you go for all the inside information. Do it now. And also, while you're at it, check out our podcast. Yes, ImpactWrestling.com. Every Tuesday, JB, Christy Hemme, they take you inside the locker room. It's a podcast tab, so entertaining. Even Howard Stern's been talking about it.
Baba Booey. Fa-fa-fooey. Okay, and here we go. Sorry, I had to do it.
Couldn't help yourself, could you?
Couldn't help it. Oh, look at that nice, deep arm drag by Aries. Great athleticism by the greatest man that ever lived.
Just ask him.
Correct him and do. And now, look at again, the core strength. Oh, right in the face. The core strength of Aries.
Watch this. Wait, not only that headstand, but then the quick follow-up move with the powerful kick leads to the near fall for Aries.
This guy Aries is really ultra insanely talented. Watch this, whatever he's gonna do here. Whoa, he missed.
Yeah, went for the baseball slide, the drop kick attempt. Avoid the contact was Daniels, who now quickly turns it around using the apron.
Well, that body shot by Aries first. Well, watch out. Whoa. Ooh, wow, landed on his feet.
Moonsault attempt. Not successful. Whoa, but then when Aries goes to fly, looked like an attempt at a suicide dive. He was absolutely drilled by the Daniels kick. What a strike. Daniels back in, gets the pin, and no, just 2. Don't go anywhere. More of Daniels and Aries in the Bound for Glory series when we return. And yes, we are back live from Cleveland, Ohio on Impact Wrestling. Ultra important Bound for Glory series matchup. Christopher Daniels with the offense, with the advantage on top of Austin Aries for a 2 count.
Well, what happened, before we went to the break, and when you saw Aries tried to make a big dive to the outside on Daniels, Daniels got his knee up and looked like bam, right in the face of, hold on,
another pin attempt
of Aries, and that move right there shut down Austin Aries. And throughout this break, geez, it's been all Daniels up until this point here that we're running up live on you. So it's been all Daniels since that knee to the face was nasty.
Remember, we are going to hear from General Manager Hulk Hogan at the conclusion of this Bound for Glory series matchup. Hulk says he promises he can address all the questions that we have had for weeks as Daniels goes for the abdominal stretch. And of course, the impact of our GM felt throughout this broadcast tonight, because Hulk Hogan told Daniels, Kazarian, and Roode that there would be absolutely no interference in their matches. If there was, they would be completely out of the Bound for Glory series.
Normally I don't like to see Hulk Hogan, hear Hulk Hogan, or anything like that. See, Aries doing a little tomfoolery shenanigans here, cheating a little bit. But I'll tell you what, I'm excited to hear what Hogan has to say. I want to hear what our general manager has to say. I myself have a lot of questions. I'm curious to hear what Hogan has to say tonight.
We all are. Mid-ring exchange as both Aries and Daniels are down.
Rumor has it he don't like me very much, you know that? Because I'm friends with Bully, his son-in-law, well, former. Wow, both men here, just showing the physicality of this match. Both men struggling to get up, to stand up, and, well, Aries stands up and meets a hell of a right hand by Daniels.
Daniels senses he had Aries where he wanted him. But then it's a fired up Austin Aries who comes back just throwing everything here, every conceivable strike and chop at Daniels.
Oh, man, you see the head of Daniels jack back? Look at that. He's gonna get it here. Oh.
Boy, haven't seen this in a while. Goes for the pendulum elbow. Drops down into the cover and a 2 count. Another near fall for Aries.
Go ahead, Mike.
Remember, immediately after Impact, stay tuned. Fight Masters season finale. Gonna finally see which 2 fighters and coaches will compete for the ultimate honor to be Spike's first Fight Master. It's next, right here on Spike. Check out Fight Master tonight.
Daniels got hip tossed out of the ring, and here comes.
Yes!
Well, I got a feeling that's what Aries was looking to do earlier before the break, and Daniels counted. He didn't count that one.
This time, it works to perfection for A-Double.
Big-time BFG Series match here. A lot of points sitting. Both these guys would love either 7 or 10.
All in an attempt to get in to those top 4 slots. To move on to No Surrender in St. Louis, Missouri. Wait a minute now. Daniels able to avoid Aries, who flies overhead. But Daniels drives him right down into the pin, and 2.
Beautiful into that power bomb. Both these men are in such amazing cardiovascular conditioning. I'm telling you, folks at home, you have no idea from an endurance standpoint how difficult it is to wrestle this pace, this amount of minutes. I'm telling you that for a fact.
Aries tries to fight his way out of the corner. Repeated elbows to the top of Daniels' head. Much like he talked about earlier tonight. And then out of nowhere, Aries flies and connects with a top rope missile dropkick.
Aries is in the zone right now. Daniels, beware. Oh, right in the face.
Full speed dropkick by Aries. Gonna bring Daniels back out to the center. Gonna elevate him up. Gonna try and go for the brainbuster. Daniels instead floats over. Catches him by surprise. Daniels covers. No! Just that close Daniels was to picking up 7 points, as referee Stifler shows him. It was just that close to a 3 count.
It was a hell of a counter by Daniels because Aries was looking to bust some brains with that brain buster. Great counter earlier here by these 2 men who, look at this down exchange. Well, actually, it's more Aries with those forearm shots.
And when Aries goes to follow up the strikes, he's caught first with the boot, and then from down low, the open hand palm thrust. But how quick is Aries to follow up? Daniels never saw the drop kick coming.
Daniels has got to be out on
Here it is.
Well, he's done now.
There's the brain buster.
He's got him.
Aries goes for 7. Here's 2. He got the 7 points in the series.
Your winner, Austin Aries.
Wow.
Tell you what, right now, my man, that was a hell of a match right there.
You're not kidding.
That was great stuff. Congratulations to Austin Aries, grabbing 7 needed points in the BFG series. But hey, Christopher Daniels, no shame in that. Hell of an outing.
It just drives home the point. How important the Bound for Glory series is. And yes, as of this moment, here's the Final 4. You see Magnus, first place. Austin Aries moves into 2nd. Bobby Roode, 3rd. Jeff Hardy, 4th. That is a Final 4.
You know, it's actually funny, Tito, because sometimes I feel bad for Hulk Hogan. I feel bad for destroying his family. I feel bad for making a mockery of him. And then I snap back into reality, and I don't feel bad at all. I got him right where I want him. He's in my back pocket. He's where he should have been from day 1. What I need you to do is just keep your eye on Ken Anderson. Make sure he doesn't step out of line, and if he does, you take care of it. As before, I got your back. Let's go, Toots.
Oh, Daddy.
Yeah, Tito, he may have Mully's back, but look who is back. The general manager. Oh, this is going to be good. Hulk Hogan live next from Cleveland on Impact Wrestling. executives, dealing with Spike TV network executives, dealing with lawyers. Hulk Hogan, he has answers to all the questions that we've had for the past several weeks. And Taz, as I look at you, you look concerned. Matter of fact, you look worried.
I'm not worried. What are you talking about?
Right.
I'm not worried about anything. I want to hear what Hogan has to say. Huh. They got a halfway decent reaction from our crowd.
Right.
Not bad. We are in a mistake by the lake, so they don't have much going on here. You know what I'm saying?
No respect for any city we go to, do you?
It sounds like you missed me while I was gone, brothers. Well, you know, I've been a really busy guy the last couple weeks. And while I've been taking care of business, the TNA stars have been going crazy, tearing it up with Hardcore Justice. And at the end of the day, it's great to be back right here with the Impact Wrestling fans, rocking a brand new pair of pitter-patter Jordans right here in Cleveland, Ohio, brother. Now, on to my first order of business, has to be the Bound for Glory series. So would someone out in the truck pull up the leaderboard on the video wall for me, brother? All right, Maniacs, this is how it stands. That's where everybody's at right now. And those are your top four. And on September 12th, you know what, guys? Everybody's going to St. Louis for No Surrender. But you know, I've changed the game a little bit, because when I talked about doing business, I was doing some hardcore wrestling business. And the landscape is changing a lot right as we speak. Because when I met with the Spike execs, we decided the series deserves one more match next week, brothers. That's why next week, we're going to have a gauntlet match right here for 20 points. And any of the original 12 in the Bound for Glory have a chance to step up, take it all, win the match, and be in the Final Four at No Surrender.
Well, that's huge. Blockbuster announcement.
Well, that's big, all right.
Now, on to my next order of business.
Finally!
He was just getting to the next order of business.
Let's bring out the world champion, my friends.
Confrontation that we've been waiting for. General Manager Hulk Hogan, World Heavyweight Champion, and President of Aces and Eights, Bully Ray, with Brooke Tessmacher.
Gotta say they're a good-looking couple. Come on, you gotta admit that, Mike. They look so nice, and innocent, both of them. What a lady. And the gentleman that our champion is.
Shut it! Dad! You're back! I missed you a lot. Miss you a lot. It's not been the same here without you. I mean, a lot has gone on since you're gone, Hulk. I mean, I have this again.
You know? Pretty shocked, ain't you? You know what I've been really waiting to do, Hulk? I've been waiting to introduce you to this little lady.
You know, brother, you can shut it down right there, if you know what I'm saying, brother. Because at the end of the day, she couldn't bum a rush off me, brother. The way it stands is I've watched your little charade, and at the end of the day, brother, you know I've been taking care of business. Not only wrestling business, but personal business, dude. And you know more than anybody what I've been up to. So instead of playing this charade out, even without your authority, without your signature, a little bit of time, brother, and a whole lot of money, I got a set of divorce papers for you, brother. Right there. That's the final. Nunda, it's over. The divorce is done, and there's not a darn thing you can say about it. My beautiful Brooke is moving on with her life, whether you like it or not, dude.
You think I care about divorce papers? You think I care about your daughter? I never cared about your daughter. I did something that no other man has done to your daughter. I used her. I used her to get this. I used her. I used you, I used Sting, I used all of your Hulka-schmucka-maniacs, all of them. I got exactly what I want. I got Tito Ortiz, I got the Aces and Eights, and I'm on cruise control, Daddy-O. I don't have to do crap until Bound for Glory. I'm sitting back and watching it all unfold, Jack. Do you know who I am? Maybe you didn't hear me. Do you know who the hell I am, brother? I run this show around here, not you, Jack. And at the end of the day, I'm gonna give you something right now that you will care about. Just the way you use my family, the ways you tried to tear us apart. I'm gonna use you and your family, brother. And I'm gonna start tearing you apart at the seams. Because in 2 weeks, brother, Bully Ray is gonna defend the World Heavyweight title in the main event against one of his family members in the Aces of Eight, brother.
You kidding me?
What is he talking about?
You just heard it. Bully Ray's got to defend the title against a member of Aces and Eights.
You can't do that, Hulk. I refuse. I don't accept. I ain't fight my brothers. I ain't doing it. You don't have the authority to do it. I ain't doing it, I tell you.
Like I said, I run the show, and in 2 weeks, you're gonna defend that belt against one of your family members in Aces and Eights. And by the way, you're also gonna defend the belt this week against your next opponent, brother. Let me introduce you to the man they call Sting.
Oh, I guess there's no vacation for Bully Ray.
Wait a minute. What the hell? No. This can't happen.
And here comes the icon, squaring off Sting and Bully Ray.
This is a trap.
What physicality between these two.